Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show.
Big Dog AC Show. Here we are. We're back.
We're back. I thought this was supposed to be the AC and Big Dog show from now on.
Nah, it's not going to ever be that. So,
what?
If you want to change that in your contract, you can try.
Well, we just got a bunch of business cards, so we probably can't change it now.
My attorney's a huge fat guy. Yours is not. So
who? Perry Mason? You got Perry Mason?
I wish. That was a great show.
It was a good show. It was
awesome.
Oh my God. Me and my mom watched one. It was like a black and white still.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, it must have been, 60s, right? Something.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When it was still black and white.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like you were watching like a Hitchcock movie, like The Birds, where all the women had to like overly overdramatic, overact every little thing that they saw.
I can understand that, but you know, the women that were actresses back then were way better than what we got nowadays.
Well, they overact
what we got
now
nowadays is horrible.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Well, they can at least read the script back then. They just overacted.
Yeah.
Now it's like they got to struggle through the words.
Yeah, it's like really, and yet they're movie stars.
Yeah, they make more money than we do.
I think so.
That's pretty fucked up.
They do now.
I can read words.
Yeah, I can.
I can read words.
I can drink beer and you can read words.
Well, I know you can drink beer.
Yeah. Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening. We're back after that humongous show. We had snacks. We had Nana. It was a great show.
It was a really long show.
It was a long show, so we're not going to painfully do that to you again tonight. We have a movie review coming up.
Yes.
We also, today. So the other day we have a stray cat that comes up to the studio, and we take care of this stray cat. Mm-hmm. So we took we found like a plastic container that holds VHS tapes, and we went through those, and it was my dad's. When my dad was alive, he taped everything.
Mm-hmm,
so
he did.
I put this tape in today, and it was like, what the fuck? It was like from 1998. I'm working at K-Rock Radio. And my program director tells me, hey, the TV station in town is doing this Christmas drive.
Yeah.
So they want you to come over and talk about, giving toys and stuff. I said, shit, I'll go over there. And I went over there, man, and we watched that VHS today, and we were cracking the fuck up.
Oh my gosh, you look so young.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Not beaten down by life yet.
No.
Like you.
Or relationships. Those will beat you down the worst.
Well, I know they beat you down before me. That's not.
No, it's not. No. It has nothing to do with that. It was actually cool to see that.
But you still have like red hair in your beard.
Yeah, I did. And the cool thing about the whole video was Dina Ruiz was there, who was Clint Eastwood's wife. She had worked at that TV station, and they brought her back and was talking to her. Mm-hmm. It was cool to see that. That was, I think it was 1998. And I was sitting there and I had a toy on my lap that had this thing popping up, and it would look kind of weird, but it was funny.
I wonder if we can put that on YouTube somehow.
How
I don't know. I'll have to figure out something. At least a little clip with you in it.
Okay.
Not the whole thing, of course.
So let's ask people. Off of VHS to YouTube, how do we get that there?
How the fuck am I going to do that? I know I can just record it off of my phone and then post it, but if there's a better quality,
we'd like to know. Yeah.
And that TV station though, that was Monterey, California,
it was Monterey,
right?
Monterey Salinas. It was
Monterey,
in Salinas. Yeah.
Okay, Salinas, California.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was cool because you could see me sitting there, and they made me put a shirt on because
and you had pants on.
I had pants.
Anyone that knows Big Dog, he never wears pants.
No,
he's always wearing shorts.
I don't wear them.
Winter, it could be minus 20 degrees.
I just don't like it.
He said he likes the free range movement.
I think so. Because when you're gifted like me, I got to be able to move around.
You got to be free hanging.
I got to be able to
flopping around.
Get one to the other side or the other side and get through the middle. I don't know.
What?
A Big Dog AC Show. We're happy to be back. We had a good time. Earlier tonight, we decided that we were going to walk down to our local pub.
Yes.
Barsideous.
Yes.
And then we're going to get a taxi back. So we're being safe.
Yeah.
So we walk down there, which is, it's kind of,
it's not,
when you're old, it's a fucking walk. So, yeah.
Well, I already said that you were a slow walker.
Yeah. Well, no, you're like the old people with the old turkey necks that are running around like the fast walker ones.
That's not. No, I'm not. I walk fast like my grandpa.
I had to tell you.
He walks.
Slow
he used
down
to walk fast.
I said we're not racing.
That's the way I walk, though. I got little legs. I gotta walk fast.
So we went down there. We went down to Barsideous, had a great time, had a couple beers. Bartender they're all good down
Riley,
there.
he's cool.
Riley's fucking awesome.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
And we had a good time, had a couple beers. And he's, hey, we're going to call a taxi. There was no taxi in Lebanon, Oregon.
No, there's no fucking taxi. The one that you had called previously to figure out if they would be able to pick us up.
Yeah.
They're out of a town somewhere farther away.
It would have been $100 to get us like 10 feet up the street.
Yeah.
So we walked home, and it's dark, and we're walking along.
Gosh. It's dark.
And, I was a little scared. I didn't know what to do.
Next time I'm going to bring my Bowie knife that you bought me.
That's right. Yeah.
Because you can carry it.
Well, I had a great kind of experience. We were at the Sportsman Warehouse.
Yes, Sportsman Warehouse.
Yeah, me and my brother.
Yep.
And to know my brother is to know him.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at Sportsman's Warehouse. Mm-hmm. And you told me on the phone I want a Bowie knife. And we just happened to be standing in front of the Bowie knives. And he said, get the big one for her. That's what she needs. And I said, okay, Mountain. No problem. Yeah.
Okay, well, I had said that because you were supposed to bring me some food back from the restaurant that you ate at.
No.
Yep. And you asked me if there was anything else I wanted. And then
you know damn well if I'm hanging out with my brother, you're not going to get no food.
I know that.
No. We're going to be hiding in the side of a mountain in a crevice for like an hour. Yeah.
I know.
It's a crazy deal. Big Dog AC Show, thanks for listening.
Okay, you said that.
You know, the thing that we want to talk about, we have new cards. We have brand new cards.
We got new business cards.
We do. It's kind of cool. You know,
they're very nice.
They came out better than the other ones we had.
I think these are nice. I like them. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Compared to the other ones. Yeah.
We have a movie review coming up, which is, you said it was better than you thought it was going to be.
Yes, it's better. Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's like we're getting closer. We're getting super close to Halloween. And AC is the biggest Halloween fan that I know. So she's going to have haunted house history.
Yes.
That is going to be, I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm sure I will not sleep tonight after you talk about it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk about the history of Halloween. Because like last year leading up to Halloween, I talked about different things and the different folklore and stuff. And so I felt like I already talked about that.
Yes.
So I didn't want to talk about it again.
You did.
So I'm trying to find things. I was almost going to talk about Bigfoot, but we kind of talked about Bigfoot already a couple weeks ago.
You did a Edgar Allan Poe thing last year.
Yes, for Halloween. Yeah. Which I think I might still do, but I'm going to do a different one. Different poem.
You had a lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
But anybody who likes Edgar Allan Poe, I mean, he's awesome. He was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Halloween and it's, scary shit. That's the way he is.
Big Dog AC Show, Edgar Allan Poe in the house. I had to say it kind of rhymes a little bit.
It sounded great. That was great.
We are in the Halloween season, and AC's just like a big puffer fish. She's blown up. She's ready to rock and roll in the Halloween season.
Yes.
She's ready to put her decorations out, give candy out to the kids, get snacks to wander around and scare people.
That'd be great.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
I will say the only reason we have not put up our outdoor Halloween decorations yet is that the weather here is different than what we're used to. Because obviously when we were in anywhere else besides here.
We were in Fresno, California.
Anywhere in California, it would not be raining at all.
Well, we went from the coast of California to Fresno, California, and it was just immediate weather change.
Yes.
I mean, you got 110-degree summers for 4 months.
Yes.
How the fuck do you fucking deal with that? Your sister dealt with it. She got a pool put in.
Well, yeah, that's what.
And the girls are swimming and stuff.
Growing up, that's how we dealt with it. We had a pool.
Yeah,
But so we would be able to put up our decorations with no worry of rain, no concern of rain.
And it'll probably rain.
So I would always like to put them up the 1st of October.
Right.
But here, I have to show some restraint because I'm not sure. And obviously, we just got through a rainstorm a few days ago.
A lot of AC's decorations are electrical.
Yes.
So we'll set it all up in the rain. It'll just burn the place down.
We actually got another extra decoration that we got to put up too. So, so hopefully this week we can put them up. I don't know. I might just put up the non-electrical inflatable things, just because I'm starting to see more people put up their decorations.
I see a lot of decorations, which means the kids will come around and get some candy.
Wait.
Yeah,
can't wait because I want to go get some candy. I can't buy candy now because we would eat it.
Yeah, no.
So I gotta wait.
I would.
Oh please, we'd eat.
I'd
we'd
eat all
eat
that fucking shit.
Of course we would, because I'm gonna buy the good shit. I'm not gonna buy this bullshit fucking candy.
No.
You want the good shit.
That's right.
And the great state of Oregon, their favorite candy, if you look at like BuzzFeed or whatever, is Reese's peanut butter cups. That is my favorite candy.
Right.
Everybody up here drinks Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. This is my place.
You finally come home.
I have finally come home. AC has finally come home to Oregon.
Yeah, yes. Lebanon, Oregon.
Lebanon, Oregon.
They don't have a taxi service? Or
No, there's no taxi.
No
you gotta
fucking
walk
way
your
to
ass.
get home.
You gotta walk your ass to the bar and walk your ass back.
That's right. You gotta dodge the homeless to get your ass back to the house.
It was fine. We had no problems.
No, we didn't. No.
Like we said in the beginning, you walk super slow.
I do. And we were talking about you bringing your big Bowie knife next time we go.
Next time I think I will.
Yeah.
Because as long as it's not concealed or whatever, I can do that.
No, just let it
That
hang.
would be
Let it
fucking
hang.
amazing.
Let it hang.
It's like half the size of like half my leg.
Yeah,
You go like
it's a
down to my
monster.
knee.
That's funny.
It'd be so
We've
fucking
already
cool.
talked about the story of how you got that knife, right?
Yes, we said that earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Already?
Yeah. So I see you got Rock and Roll Kitty over there.
She's on my lap.
Yeah, she is.
She's black and orange, just like Halloween.
Just like the Steelers. We were talking about.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let's touch on some NFL. John Gruden fucked up.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. If I had to do a douchebag of the week right now, I'd have to say it's Mr. John Gruden, man. I mean, you are a fucking. Some people think you're a god.
Yes.
I mean, Tampa Bay, when you won the Super Bowl, you went from the Raiders. Everybody knows who you are. You on ESPN. All of it. You're just like this big ass monster, can completely just go wherever you want.
Yeah.
And he has been a fucking slob for the last, I don't know how many years. So I have to say that John is my douchebag of the week. I mean, I know we didn't talk about this earlier.
A spontaneous douchebag of the week.
I just had to do it because you're coaching the NFL. Not only that, you've been in this whole program for so long.
Yes.
And your players and everybody are like, what the fuck? I mean, if you didn't see it or kind of sense it a little bit with him, you're stupid. Because I did immediately. I knew when I first saw that guy that he was not who he was on TV and all this shit.
Yeah.
Who he was a whole other ball game. So.
Well, yeah, and I've always said it looks like he'd be a really hard coach to play for because he just seems like he's always in a bad mood and he's just a dick all the time.
Yeah, and the emails are saying there's 650,000 emails.
Oh God,
this guy was going off and doing shit and stupid shit.
Well, he was just talking shit about everything, everybody, every race, every women,
all of it,
everything.
All of it. Yeah.
And it's like, why do you do that? This is what the first one was from like 2007 or something.
Yeah.
So like they said, he wasn't part of any organization.
No.
He wasn't really doing anything at that point in time. But then it went all the way through 2017.
Once they found out his personal shit, that's it. I mean, that's what happens. You know, you when you're in this position that he's been in, shut the fuck up and go home.
Well, yeah.
And keep it all to yourself, man.
If I've learned anything from watching People's Court, never write it down, never record it. You know, you say it face to face, just like the mobsters do, mafia, face to face, and that's it. And you deny everything.
But you also watch Judge Judy.
I do.
And if you don't have it on video or any way she can see it, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, yeah.
But and if she don't like you, you're screwed anyway.
Well, she's already biased from the very fucking beginning. But
that's right, Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. She's got a new show, by the way, and she's got her granddaughter in the show, of course.
What's the show?
I forgot what it's called. Yeah. I'm not going to watch it because it's going to be something stupid.
You know what?
It's stupid.
The thing with that, having her granddaughter in there's a governor in, I think, South Dakota or something. Mm-hmm. Her daughter was trying to get some real estate license or appraisal license. Couldn't get it. Didn't pass. She pulled everybody together. The governor got that license for her daughter.
Yeah.
That's nice. You know, I picked
nice.
the wrong business to be in. Rock and roll, I should have been a politician because then I could have just fucked everybody.
Yeah, but
Totally.
we don't talk about politics on this show.
No.
We're talking about Judge Judy and John Gruden.
That's right. That's
So,
yes.
Gruden, he's going to go back to his mansion.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to count his $30 million that he got from this?
I think it's 3 years he's already been paid for.
Yeah, because he had 6 years, $16 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so, he can probably live out his life on $30 million.
I think he's going to be fine.
I think he'll be fine and not give a shit.
He doesn't give a
about what fucking people
doesn't.
say, and
Nah.
he'll write as many fucking emails
No.
as he wants to, and does not give a shit what everybody says.
And speaking of that, we got to get into this thing. When we first moved to Lebanon, Oregon, and put the studio together, Razor Shop Studio took us in. Mm-hmm. You ordered a.
Oh God!
Yes, you ordered a
sectional.
Mm-hmm. And
from a furniture store that's here around.
Yeah,
that's all we're gonna say.
We trusted a little bit that they'll get it done. Mm-hmm. This shit ain't happening.
No,
they can't deliver. They can't do nothing. They just like, oh no.
They have 2 pieces out of 3, and they've pushed it back.
Do they have the 2 pieces? I don't
know.
So.
They say they got the 2 pieces, but now it was pushed. Ordered it in May.
Yeah.
Pushed it back to August.
Right.
And then pushed it to November, Thanksgiving.
And that's
and then I called today, and then they pushed it back to, it's not even on the boat to come here, blah, blah, blah. And, we're looking at the first of the year. It's like, no, we're not. We're not looking at the first of the year. You might be, but I am not fucking looking at the first of the year.
And then they say, hey, well, come on down, pick something out. We'll get it delivered Monday. And you just may have to pay a little more. I don't think so.
No.
Not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
So I will find something else.
Yes.
Somewhere.
I said, can you just give me that money?
And I said no.
No.
No, why do you need that money? You don't need that money. You got you got your little bandana, you got a can of beer.
Yes.
You don't need anything else.
No, I don't. I'm happy.
You're set to go.
I got Rock and Roll Kitty.
We got a tri-tip in the crock pot cooking right now.
We do.
Which
and your parents have water.
And my parents have water. Which whoever doesn't know, when I was down there a few weeks ago.
Tell them the whole story. This is great. Her dad.
It's not great.
Her dad's nuts, and her mom's like right behind that. So
my dad has some sort of dementia, so that's not great. So he had short-term memory problems, and so basically, whenever something
and he drinks
martinis, or now he's switched to brandy. Every night. I don't know why
I think the vodka and the martinis is way too much for him.
Gin. He doesn't do vodka. He does gin martinis.
So he probably got he's tired of being hungover. So the brandy is less.
I don't know. I feel like he's either drunk or hungover. Those are like his 2 things. And then he's hungover until he's drunk again, and then that's it.
He's coming up for Thanksgiving too. That'll be
exciting.
I'm taking him to Barsideous. We're gonna have a fucking blast. No, I'll take him to the other place.
Yeah.
What was that one we went to?
1847, which is another steakhouse, bar and grill that we went to.
I'll take him over there because they make drinks, and he doesn't drink.
They have a full bar. Yeah, they have a full bar.
So that's if we get our tags and our plates from the lovely DMV.
The DMV is far behind on everything that, while COVID was happening, still I guess happening, and they had everything shut down. They made you mail everything in. So now they're behind.
Hold on, AC.
What?
Long before COVID was a problem.
I don't know.
The DMV sucked anyway.
Well, the one in California did suck. Yes. I don't know how it was up here. I'm not going to say it because we didn't know. We weren't here.
You know what? There's nobody from the DMV listening to us.
You never know. You never know. I am the politically correct one, right?
Yeah.
Here,
right.
guys.
Yes, you are. You have a movie review.
Oh.
And you said this movie was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about the water situation with my parents. You
want
to do that?
No. But we'll go to that.
Oh, okay.
You have a movie review.
I do.
Yeah.
And it is called No One Gets Out Alive. So it was better than I thought.
You did, yeah.
It was better than I thought.
What year was that done?
I don't have my shit up right now.
You didn't have the fucking year.
I don't have. I think it's 2021. I think it's this year.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it was this year.
So a couple weeks ago.
Because I wasn't prepared for it yet.
A couple weeks ago, and she's always prepared.
Well, I write shit down, and then you ask me something like that, and I actually didn't write it down this time. And of course, that's when.
Well, I didn't ask you that earlier, so.
Well, I usually write that down though.
This is some awesome show prep.
But with my movies, I usually write down the year. I usually write it down, and then I go to the IMDb page and I talk about it. And, but this time I didn't write it down.
Do you have a couple beers? Do you have 1, 2, maybe 3?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I usually write it down. And
but
this
you
time
didn't.
I didn't. It was from 2021 though.
Yeah, those beers will do it.
Okay. What were you going to say?
I don't know. What was I going to talk about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we can talk about the water situation.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You went a couple of weeks ago back to your folks' house. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to have to cut all that shit out before this.
No, I think it was good. I think people like to hear us just ramble and figure out what the fuck we're talking.
I'm rambling.
It makes us real.
Yeah, it does.
We're real, believe me.
So she went a couple weeks. She went and left, and me and Rock and Roll Kitty, they went down to Fresno, California. Mm-hmm. Her parents live in Reedley. She shows up
in the country.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Shows up. There's no water whatsoever.
No.
So tell us what happened. Your father was running in and out trying to get it done. You and your mom were packing stuff, trying to move.
Yeah. Well, they live in the foothills. It's technically in Reedley, but it's like the foothills. And they're on a well, but they're foothills, so they're higher up. So the people in the valley still had water because the water, runs down through the mountains. Boom, 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 pools at the bottom.
I mean, there's no water.
Well, there's a drought
over there.
Right. There's a drought right now down there, over there.
Yeah.
But then their well has kind of been off and on for quite a while. So this time it was off like practically the whole week I was there. No, the whole week I was there, it was off. My dad would keep going outside because, like I say, dementia, short-term memory, he does not remember. We could tell him, explain to him calmly. The first couple days, I was calm. I was telling him,
he knows where the local bar is.
Well, yeah, but I would tell him, no, this is what's going on. Your well is running dry. We got the bottled water. You got to use this water to fill up the tank in the toilet, to fill up, so you can flush the toilet. You got to do this, do that. What? There's no water? Oh my gosh, I'm going to go outside. So he would go outside, flip the pump on because the pump turns off when there's no water for it to pull up. So to save itself from constantly running, searching for water, or else, pulling up sand, it turns itself off. So he would keep going outside and he would keep turning it on. And then there would be water. Oh, see, there's water. And then basically you run the water for like 2 seconds and then it would run out again. He'd go outside. He was doing this. I mean, one night he was doing, it was like 1 a.m. I looked at my phone. It's like I'm trying to sleep because I had to do something first thing in the morning, early. Yeah. And they don't have to, obviously. Yes, they don't do anything. They can sleep till 10. Yes. And I'm yelling at him, what are you doing? Because at this point, this is already my calm 2 days were up. And this is me. You yell at him, he doesn't remember anyway. So honestly, whatever. But and like I say, unless you're there, it's easy to say that you need to be calm and talk to him. Like, just reassure him. You can't. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just unless you're there, it's really hard to say that to anybody.
The deal is with your father is he comes from old school tough guy thing, and you're gonna get that. And I mean, the best thing you can do with him is drink with him because that's.
And if I would sit there and drink martinis with him, he probably wouldn't have even gotten up.
No, and he's old school guy. That's that's the way he is. And if you don't accept that as a man, as his son-in-law, you don't respect him as that.
Yes, but as his daughter, it's a pain in the ass. And as his wife, my mom,
I know.
She is over it, beyond over it. And it's very difficult when you tell somebody and explain them detail and they act like they know.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I understand.
Yeah.
2 seconds later, he'll sit down, reset, come back out. Oh, there's no water? Let me go check. I mean, it's just constant.
Well, the first thing was when you went down there, you didn't think there was no water, and then there's no water.
Yeah. And so this was something we were dealing with the whole entire week. It was
It's simple fix.
quite frustrating. Well, a simple fix supposedly. We even had somebody come out and they measured the well, and the water dropped 30 feet in 3 months. They had just had it measured 3 months
But your
ago.
dad doesn't take any showers. Where all that water
Well, I
goes?
know. I don't know.
Your mom takes showers
Leaks.
and washes clothes.
But there's other faucets that are leaking outside. I don't know where the water's going.
We're trying to get we're trying to get them up here in Lebanon and be with us. And
Yeah.
man, it is just a task.
So it's just very frustrating. I enjoy seeing them, but there's also a lot of other things I need to do
Yes.
when I'm there.
Yeah.
Help my mom pay bills, help get her motivated to do other things. I helped her get her taxes done. There's a lot of little things that don't get done unless I'm there pushing them to do it.
You did more stuff this time than you did last time.
Well, last time I didn't spend a lot of time doing stuff. I just kind of did.
You
work,
jumped in there.
whatever, and then that was it.
I remember you calling me. It's hectic over here.
Oh,
Well,
it was crazy.
You knew exactly what was going to happen when you went there.
But I do feel like I got a lot of stuff done.
Yes.
I helped her out a lot.
Yeah.
My dad's just on another level, and it's like, I do what I can, but he's just on his own level. There's nothing to do for him.
I'll give him a hug. I'll hug him up, man. He's a good old man.
You go ahead. I wanted to punch him.
Yeah, I know, but
My mom does too. She's all,
good-
one of these days, oh my gosh, I'm just going to kill him. I'm like, no, you're not going to kill him, Mom. It's okay. You're not going to kill him.
I think what we should do is get your mom on the podcast and talk to her. She'll be like, "What? That guy?
Oh,
What's up with that guy?"
If she's going to talk about him, I don't know. That's probably more fucks than me. more bad language than me. But it was a journey.
It was a journey. You got back safely.
And the flight though?
Yes.
Oh wait, no. I had a layover coming back because I had to
In
extend.
San Francisco.
Yes, I had to extend.
wait a
I had
minute.
to extend my trip a couple days.
So here's where AC is going to be highfalutin.
I'm highfalutin.
Yeah, it is.
Because I had a 3-hour layover as opposed to my original 1-hour layover because I had to push my flight back. So I had a 3-hour layover in San Francisco, which is a really nice airport. Very big, of course.
Well,
but,
if you know where you're going.
If you know where you're going. Fortunately, the gate where I came in and then the gate that I was leaving out of was on the same floor. So I didn't really I just had to walk like it felt like a fucking football field. Longer than we walked tonight to get to my other gate.
That was longer than a football field.
Yeah, well, yes, for
was.
sure. But I had to walk to my gate, to the departing one, but then I still had a couple hours, So I was like, okay, I'm gonna treat myself. I've had a long week.
Yeah.
I'm at the airport by myself. I'm gonna go get a hooker and no. I'm gonna
A male hooker.
A male hooker. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get something really good to eat. I wanted to have a steak. I wanted to do this, and that. Okay, so I passed the food court, but that was like way the fuck back over there.
The first picture,
and I was not about to go all the fucking way back.
The first picture AC sent me was of a glass of wine.
Okay, yes. Then I ended up going to this one restaurant that ended up being a seafood restaurant, which I don't like seafood, but it was the closest one. It was like, a couple feet from my gate, so I was I'm just gonna go there. So I thought they were gonna have steak and all that stuff, but apparently they have a limited menu there, which their online menu does not show. So that's bullshit, but that was all right. So I'm like, okay, so I got a hamburger.
Why would we supply the public with information? I don't understand why.
I know, why not? I mean,
why would we supply the public with information?
They want to get you stuck in there first, and then say,
Yes.
oh well, we don't have that.
We don't know. We do.
Yeah. But it was a good hamburger.
Kind of like tonight at Barsideous when they didn't have a taxi or nothing in this town. Nothing.
Well, that's just the town.
We're in a
small
little town. We're in a little town.
It's a small town.
Little town, man.
I know.
Yeah.
So, but the hamburger was good. A lot of French fries, but I was like, fuck this. I'm here. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Yeah.
And we always drink beer.
Yeah, we do.
Which I like beer.
Yeah, we do.
But I also
Thank
like
you, Barsideous. We love your beer.
Yes. But I also like champagne.
Yes.
Or sparkling wine. Mainly champagne.
Spritzer.
But sparkling wine also.
Yeah.
So then I tried to order, but when you go to an airport restaurant / bar, well, I shouldn't even say / bar, restaurant, everybody has a drink. It's like that's what you do. Okay, I got time enough to eat. I got time enough to have a fucking drink.
You know what?
Right?
I think a lot of those people like to drink before they get on the plane.
Well, you would.
Oh, fuck. You're not putting me in that cigar tube. I'm not getting in there unless I'm already fucked up.
The one coming from Fresno to San Francisco. Well, yes, that was a very little small plane.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If we had a shot at a morning show, they wanted to fly us in to talk to us before we do the morning show, which we could do and blow all these other morning shows out.
Yes.
If we had a shot, I would fly for that. Because I know, it's something we want to do.
But you still be drunk on the flight.
Oh, yeah. At 6 in the morning, I'm rolling in.
Yeah.
A couple drinks. Yeah. I mean,
it's not that bad.
If we could jump on a plane, I'm going to be inebriated. I'm not getting on there without this.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Once you're just sitting there. It's just a small little seat. You're sitting there.
I flew to Seattle one time, and the plane's like rocking and going in by the mountains, and I was like, we're going to die. We're dying. And then the stewardess was like, shut up. We're not dying.
I'll just sit down.
So we drank. I said, bring them on. Kept bringing me the beer. Give me the beer. And I kept drinking the beer, and they cut me off. They wouldn't give me no more beer.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
But as soon as we landed,
beer.
I was drinking Jack Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that was back then in that video you saw earlier.
Yeah. Well, so everyone has something to drink over there. So I wanted champagne. They did not have it.
Nope.
So then I had to go through a couple different things, and we don't have. We finally got this. Okay, fine. So I had, I think it was a rosé.
Yeah.
So I had my rosé, and I felt really highfalutin with that. Fancy dancy, hoity-toity.
Yep. Sitting in a restaurant in the San Francisco airport, AC,
by
chilling.
myself.
Bigdog's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere by myself.
Nothing in there. Nothing.
I sent you a picture.
If Snacks would have showed up, still would have been nothing.
He could sit somewhere. No, he likes rosé. He probably drink the rosé.
What's up?
Yeah. The hamburger was good though. It's $19 hamburgers are good.
They fucking better be.
And
we just paid for $32 for a steak the other night.
Yeah, but that was good.
It was really good.
That was really good though.
Yep.
That was at 1847 in Lebanon, Oregon. It was really good.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah. But and then what was it? It was okay. So it was $19 for the burger and fries, and then it was I think it was fucking $14 for the fucking little glass of that rosé.
Fuck.
I think it was because it was the whole situation cost me a little more than I thought. But I was like I said, I was gonna fucking treat myself. I did not give a shit.
Well, you just left your parents' house, so you needed something.
I needed some. And then the flight from Fresno to San Francisco is an hour. So then I had 3 hours. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how much it costs me. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna eat. Yeah.
And I did, and it was good. So
it was good.
Yeah.
But that coming back.
But it's stressful with my dad. Yeah. So I'll just say that.
Yeah, we love him though.
Of course.
Robert, we love you.
Of course.
Yeah, we do. Hey, coming back, Big Dog AC Show is going to throw down a movie review. You are never going to. Okay.
Oh, but I still haven't even done my haunted house history. Okay. We were supposed to do that right now.
I'm out.
And we didn't even talk about it.
Okay, coming up, AC is going to do the haunted house review. Hey, check this out.
Wow. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Check this out. Big Dog AC Show. Snacks is nowhere to be found. We don't know what he's doing.
No, he's not.
Well, he's going to fly in next week, so he'll actually be here on the show. If we do one.
Because we might not do one next weekend.
I don't know what's going to happen next weekend. It goes from one weekend to the next.
Well, okay, I wasn't going to talk about it, but we were going to possibly go to... we are going to go to Brewsideous.
Yeah, we are.
The event at Barsideous Brewing, which is Friday, October 22nd.
Yes.
So we probably won't do a show next weekend.
I don't think so.
Because we'll probably be too fucked up or hungover or whatever from this.
We'll figure it out.
But we're going to try to do some live. I really want to do some live streaming when we're there.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe some recordings and talking to people and do some stuff.
So we're definitely going to try to make it up to you if anyone's really going to be upset about it.
Here's the deal. Yeah. Valentine's Day. What the fuck was I? What the?
Yeah, just have another beer.
Oh my God.
We're gonna do haunted house history.
Hold
How about
on.
that?
You know, with Halloween coming,
okay,
we're gonna do haunted house history. Valentine's Day.
I don't know what the
fuck.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So
I don't either.
Okay, So, because of Halloween, yes, we're trying to do some spooky boogie boogity. So, in my
AC's had
research,
some drinks.
yep. So, origins of the haunted house. Okay. That people like to go to now. I personally will not go to, because if I'm going to walk through all that shit, people are going to and Snacks has worked in a haunted house, and he has purposely made little girls cry, pee their pants.
And boys cry
and
too.
Yes. And I feel like if I was there, I would punch him, because after a certain point, it's like, really get the fuck out of my face.
He told me, he said that he got punched a few times.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would be one of those people, even knowing it's him, and I'd say, get away from me.
Yeah.
And if he didn't listen, then...
Actually, we saw him when we went through that haunted house.
I did not. You did. I did not go.
You didn't go in?
No, I don't think I was there.
No, you were there.
I did not go.
Yes.
I did not go.
Because he jumped out, and we were both like,
no, you and his mom.
I went through with his mom?
With Snacks' mom. It was not me. I did not go.
You sure?
I'm 100,000% positive because I did not go.
Chicken.
Yeah, basically, because I won't do it.
You won't go into a haunted house?
No, not when they can get like up in front of you and right in front of your face. And some of these that are where you really have to sign a waiver and all this other shit, they say that they can touch you. And it's like, no, you cannot touch me, because if you do, I will definitely touch you back.
Yes.
And that will not work for me.
No.
So, no, I do not do that. I know everyone, I'm badass and stuff, but no, I won't do that, because no, I'm not about to do any of that shit.
No.
But for the origins of the original kind of haunted house,
yes,
we can go back to 1802. With Marie Toussaint.
Hold on.
Oh, what?
We just left Barsideous in Old Town Lebanon.
Yes.
And we walked back to the house, because this town doesn't have
a taxi, which we've said. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So there's a lot of places down there in Old Town that look spooky.
Guarantee you there's haunted places. And in fact,
guarantee that.
Like we say, the building that Barsideous is in is haunted. And people, we've talked about it before.
I wouldn't doubt it.
100,000%.
Yes.
100 kajillion %. It is haunted.
Yeah.
But this...
Have you ever seen a haunted thing?
No, I just want to make it through my haunted house history.
No. Have you ever seen anything?
No, I haven't. Honestly, I have not.
Never.
No, honestly, I have not ever seen anything like that. I had a dream last night about my grandma who passed away.
Okay.
But that was it.
Was it a ghost kind of thing, or?
No, it's like she was alive and she was driving me in a car. We were driving around. so I had a dream about her, but no, honestly, I've never witnessed anything like that before. No, I haven't.
Nothing paranormal, nothing. Nope.
No, I haven't.
Nope.
You have.
I've seen a couple things.
Yeah, but I haven't. No, I have not. I'm sorry.
The history of Halloween.
Haunted house.
They're fucking, I don't know. You have to keep telling me shit.
I know. Well, you won't just let me just walk through this, and then you're interrupting me.
I'm trying to be creative.
1802.
Yes.
Marie Toussaint, the wax sculptures. So she does the wax museum.
Oh, that's the one who does them?
That's in, like, the one that's in Hollywood and stuff right now. Yeah. This was started in 1802. She had wax sculptures of decapitated French figures.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this was in London, though.
Oh, okay.
But she did a French figure.
So does it make it better than the United States having decapitated French figures?
Well, in 1802...
They were killing everybody, chopping heads off.
If you let me go through my stuff, I can tell you why why it's French.
Hey, an interview with a vampire. Mm-hmm. Tom and Brad were tearing it up.
Okay, I'm moving on. Okay, so she had the wax sculptures of decapitated French figures because she had created death masks of the French Revolution's guillotine victims. So after they got beheaded in the guillotine in France, she made the death mask of their face.
Oh, so it looked like they were just dead.
So she made the legitimate, like, the mask after they died, like their head in the basket. She made the mask of their face and then created a wax figure of that expression in this museum. Well, it's not a museum, but it was, haunted house, whatever. And they called it the Chamber of Horrors. Okay, so that was a big deal in 1802. So it was pretty crazy, right?
Where was that?
That was in London.
London.
So she did that in 1802. Yeah. And then years later, in 1915, they had ghost houses, is what they will call them. Which was still not a big deal, you know. It was still just a little thing that you put together in your house so that, you know, keep people from doing weird shit. You just have the little thing.
If I gotta put one of those things up in the house, I'm leaving that house. Yeah.
Well, and then, okay, so then in 1937 is when the United States started having this happen. You know, they started catching on to all this, and they had a party pamphlet, and I want to read something from this party pamphlet, that this is what the government, I guess, was trying to... They're trying to keep the kids from doing vandalism and doing all that random shit outside. They want to keep them in the house.
They don't do it anymore.
Oh, no, of course they don't.
You see all the vandalism and bullshit.
They do that all the time now.
Yeah.
But at the time, they just used to do it like at Halloween, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
So they put out this little pamphlet so that people can make their own little haunted houses, and then people can, you know, the little kids can come look at that. Not even the little kids, I guess. They can come look at that and then go from house to house, and that would keep them busy. So I thought this was hilarious. So I'm just going to read this. This is from the party pamphlet from 1937. So it says, an outside entrance leads to a rendezvous with ghosts and witches in the cellar or attic. Hang old fur, strips of raw liver on walls where one feels his way to dark steps. Weird moans and howls come from dark corners, damp sponges, and hairnets hung from the ceiling to touch his face. Doorways are blockaded so that guests must crawl through a long, dark tunnel. At the end, he hears a plaintive meow. You can say meow, meow, and sees a black cardboard cutout in luminous paint. Oh my God. So it's like, what? What the fuck? I don't know. They were trying to do something that was kind of scary, but not really. It was so stupid.
I don't know.
It was okay, so that's what they were trying to do, but it really did not catch on till 1969 with Walt Disney. He made the Haunted Mansion. That's when it opened it at Disneyland, and it used refracted light to make the images, as opposed to just like something floating with the sheet was the ghost, or like a plastic mask was the witch looking over a cauldron. He actually did the refractive light. Yes, like the 3D images and stuff that you could see. Like if anyone's gone through the Haunted Mansion.
And everybody stole that from him to do what they did.
Well, from moving on from that, yes. So he was the first one to do that. So it made it more realistic to where, I don't know if you've been in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, but you can, you know, in the mirror you can see that there's a ghost sitting next to you. But it's not really there, so it's just like the light.
Have you been in the Haunted Mansion?
Yes, I've been in that. Yeah. Huh. And so it's pretty cool. I mean, I honestly thought I was gonna get scared, but then I'm like, this is fucking Disneyland. I'm not gonna get scared.
You have to check yourself. You checked yourself.
I did, and I went through it, and it was nice. It was kind of creepy though, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, if this little car was to stop in the middle of this whatever building, and all the lights went out, and some random person came in and killed all of us, well, then there you go. Then that would be scary.
Coming up, AC's movie review.
That would be a movie, though.
Yeah, it would.
But so Walt Disney started this whole thing. Like, he took it to another level, you know, as opposed to the cheese ball.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, opposed to the cheese ball shit. So after that started, then Knott's Berry Farm started having their multi-week events. Like Disneyland has it all month long now, Halloween. Right. But when Knott's Berry Farm started, and then of course, the evangelical Christians made an anti-Halloween hell house in 1972, like to show like what hell would be like, you know, or like you're drinking too much, this is what your hell would look like, you know, really? Stupid shit. Of course, to be anti.
There's money to be made and all that shit.
Of course.
There's tons of money.
Of course.
That's what it's all about. So, all of it.
It kind of boils down to
all religion is money.
Well, okay. That's something that Big Dog is saying, not me.
Money. So, it's fucking money, man.
That was 1972. So 80s and 90s, that's when the Halloween movies came out, which they're still coming out today. Fucking 45 years later, whatever, 40-something years later. Nightmare on Elm Street. So all that stuff, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, all those characters started showing up in some of the not the public, but the haunted houses, like the bigger ones, the private ones that they would, have people tour. So that upped the ante on everything. And then now, of course, they got zombies. You can do like a zombie run. There's escape games, escape rooms like we've done. And then some of these other ones, these really current ones, like I say, they have the waiver you got to sign, because if you have heart problems, they don't want you going in there. I mean, they take it to another fucking level. There's this one where you have to sign like a 20-page non-disclosure agreement. They make you see a psychologist. They make you see a doctor before you're finally able to go into this one. I think it's in San Diego. I forgot what it was called. But the people can hurt you. The actors can hurt you. The actors can touch you.
It's not going to happen.
No, they can do all this shit, and they don't have to stop when you want them to stop.
You know what? Here's the deal. It's the first thing they do when they put their hands on me. I'm going to fuck them up.
Well, and that's why I would never go to that. Why would I let them touch me?
Because I'm going to just beat them down.
Well, yes, because that's your response, right?
Yeah. Oh, they can touch you and they can hurt you. Bring it.
No, you're not. You're not.
Bring it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, I mean, it's gone from like innocent shit to that crazy insane, because us as a society obviously has gotten that more.
First of all, I'm not going to get in that line to go into
well,
there.
of course not.
No, but if I get in there and they you can hurt me, and it's not going to happen.
No.
And I want to hurt your back. That's it.
Right. Yeah. So we're not going to do those.
No, we're not. So scratch them off your list.
I'm crossing it off right now.
AC,
we're not going to do that.
AC wants to go to these places.
I don't want to go to the ones where they make you sign a waiver, because that takes it to a whole other level.
It's not going to happen.
And it's like, why? No, I'm not. I'll take my bow. Can I take my Bowie knife with me?
No, you cannot.
And I am absolved from anything that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
If they touch me, I touch them back.
And your Bowie knife is courtesy of your brother-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah, just get the biggest one. Yeah, that's great. Nice.
Well, okay, so that is the brief history of haunted houses. I think that's pretty cool, though, how it started in the 1800s, just with wax.
It's AC's movie review.
The AC and Big Dog Show movie review. Oh no, it's just me. It's just me. It's just me, AC, doing my movie review.
Yeah.
This movie is called No One Gets Out Alive. It's from 2021, like I said earlier.
Yes.
And it is rated R. So, from the IMDb page, it says, an immigrant in search of the American dream who, after being forced to take a room in a boarding house, finds herself in a nightmare she can't escape.
Oh my gosh.
Spooky.
That is nuts.
It's a spooky
Literally.
movie. Okay.
Hanging nuts.
So, I watched this and then did the haunted house history, because in the beginning you think this is a haunted house. It turns out to be something else in it, but it's still haunted-y house kind of situation. So this woman comes up from Mexico after having to take care of her mom, basically put her life aside while she takes care of her ill mother.
That's cool. I mean, that's so much respected that you do that. As a kid, you take care of your parents. You do.
I try.
You try. Yeah.
So she basically put everything aside, helped her ailing mother. Her mother apparently eventually passed away. Then the daughter came up here to America, found a job in, it looks like a sweatshop, sewing garments and stuff, sweatshop, because she didn't have an ID and all that kind of stuff.
No.
Lived in a hotel for a while, and then he told her that she needed to she needed to show him her ID or else she had to leave, kind of thing. So she found a boarding house. This place is fucking insane. What? I guess you're desperate. You don't know what else to do. I don't understand. But of course, it's a horror movie, so this is the situation. This was a humongous house. I think it used to be a hotel or something. I don't know. It's a humongous house, like 4-5 floors. It just looked creepy. There were no lights. It wasn't like lit up on the outside, but it was a boarding house. Women only, it said.
Who goes into that house?
Well, this woman does. Her name was Amber.
Hey, Amber, get your ass out of there.
Yes, Amber goes there because I guess it's cheaper, and he didn't really ask a lot of questions. She had the cash. He asked if she had a job. She said yeah, and then he wanted the month's rent up front, so she gave him that.
They
so
all
whatever.
do. That's why
Yeah.
we bought a house.
Well, yeah. So then,
Deal with that shit.
so I think it was a hotel because when you look at the inside of her room, like on the back of the door, it has that little map of everything, exits and all that stuff. So it might have been a hotel. So in the beginning, it's her and some other woman as far as she knows. And so he says, yes, it's women only. So then she's there at the place, her boarding house, and she starts having these weird vivid dreams of her mother. But they're not good dreams of her mom. They're dreams of her mom, but they're slightly off. So she knows that there's something weird.
What's the name of the movie?
Oh gosh, no one gets out alive. Okay.
Well, you got to keep. You have to keep that telling people what that is, because you're ranting and raving about a movie, and people are like, "What's she talking about?"
Well,
so just keep dropping the name of the movie.
No one gets out alive.
That's
from
it.
2021.
Okay, go ahead and start.
Okay. So then she starts having these weird dreams. Okay. So then things happen. She's trying to get her ID. Apparently there's a cousin that lives there. This is in Cleveland, Ohio, by the way.
A great place to live.
Yeah, I don't know how she got up there. I guess because her cousin's there. I don't know. From Mexico, she went all the way up there. Yeah. So she has dinner with her cousin. It's the first time she's met him. He's very well established there and stuff like that. So then the weird shit starts happening at this boarding house. She starts seeing other figures besides her mom. She starts seeing this weird stone box, okay? And then it opens up and like weird creepy shit happens, right? So in the beginning though, this was really kind of slow. I don't know. It was just kind of like, okay, here's her story. She's having a hard life. I really felt bad for her though. So that's probably the whole point. All this shit keeps happening. She keeps trying. She trusted this one woman that worked with her at the sweatshop to get her an ID. The woman takes her money and vanishes. She's gone.
Course.
So fucks her over big time.
Yeah.
And then she decides that she wants to leave the boarding house because this weird paranormal shit, she starts seeing all these ghostly figures, and she witnesses something that happened in the past of these two ghosts, like they were fighting and stuff in her room, and then she followed them down, and so weird shit's going on.
Right,
so she's like, I cannot stay here. I'm trying to leave. And of course she doesn't have any money, she doesn't have any place to go, so she ends up having to go back there because she called the guy that was running the boarding house, and he acted like he was super nice. His name was Red. He acted like he was super nice. He was gonna give her money back, and she could go. No, he instead takes her back to the house, the boarding house. He's got his brother there, who Red admittedly says there's something wrong with his brother, but he can't leave his brother because his brother took care of him when he was little, and they had a problem with their dad, and blah blah blah, family history.
Yeah.
And he could not leave his brother, so he's basically going along with what his brother wants. So Red acts like he's a nice guy. Turns out he's not so nice, and the brother is in the basement doing, we'll just say, some of the women they've had multiple women, I guess, throughout the years, right, staying at this boarding house, and they all, of course, disappear. Because shit happens in the basement.
Because Red's got him in the basement.
Well, Red's brother takes him into the basement, and things happen. And because it all goes back to this stone box. So you think it's like, oh, they're almost like serial killers, but they're not. It's like, it's got this paranormal situation going on where, okay, I'm getting the little hurry it up. So
hurry the fuck up.
So it's got this stone box, and inside you open the stone box, and spoiler, there's like some demon-y type figure. Right. That, so then all the women turn out being sacrificed to this demon god thing. Damn. And the brother is connected to that demon, and he somehow like heals, rejuvenates, that kind of thing. So he has to keep sacrificing women to this demon. Okay. So
1 out of 5 beers.
1 out of 5 beers. I'm giving it 3.5.
Damn, you have never given 3.5. Ever.
I'm sure I have. I didn't want to give it a 4 though, or like anything more than that. Like I said, it was slow, but then it really, You tried calling me when I was watching this, and I did not even notice that the phone rang because I was like, I was really watching.
So you give it 3.5.
I'm giving it 3.5 because it did like take my mind. I was like really intently watching it to see because once it started picking up and shit started happening, shit was happening, and it was crazy. It was like bloody. There was some gory shit, and then you finally at the end you see that demon come out and it ate somebody's head, and it's like it was cool.
What was the name of the movie?
This is called No One Gets Out Alive, and I think it's very popular on Netflix right now.
Oh shit, you got to check it out.
So it was better than expected. So yeah,
3.5.
3.5 out of 5. There's my shortened movie.
Well, I had to wave my hand around because you'd still be talking about it.
I know, because there's a lot of things and there's like a lot of details, and I'm trying not to do that. But although I already gave all the spoilers, but it was a pretty good movie.
Big Dog AC Show.
Oh,
thank you.
Let me say one thing.
Nope.
I just want to say one thing.
What?
This is not repeating myself.
What?
I just want to understand why some of these horror movies are so fucking dark. Like you cannot, like, not dark humor.
I don't know.
It's black. You can't even fucking see it on the screen.
I think they produce them that way.
Well, they're trying to do it, I guess, because darkness is scary. But if you're watching something and there's any sun coming into the room, you got a light on. You can't fucking see shit on the fucking TV screen. Shit. Half the time, I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
like I just hear. Is it supposed to be dark? I don't know. Is it just me? I can't tell. So that's one that fucking that bugs me.
You don't
so
like
bad.
it?
So there were some parts of this movie that were dark like that.
We thank you for listening.
Yes.
AC just had to vent.
I did have to vent.
She vents.
Yes, and we may or may not be. We probably won't have a show next weekend.
Next weekend's not going to happen. We're going to be having fun and dancing and doing
at the Brewsideous event.
Yes,
at Barsideous.
Yes, and Snacks might be in the house.
He's supposed to be here to come to this event, October 22nd.
So that means he'll just show up like an hour before we go.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Like when I got married, and Snacks was my best man. He showed up like an hour before we had to go.
And then try to put stuff on.
Oh, yeah. We did it.
Well, this starts at 6, so he'll probably show up to the house around 5.
5:45. 5:50.
So he might just have to meet us there. But it'll be a good event, and we'll probably be drunk or hungover and won't be able to do a show.
No. Big Dog AC Show, thank you for listening. We're going to go now.
Are we going to go?
We're going to go. Thank you.
Next weekend, we will have some live streaming.
Oh, yeah, live streaming. We'll do some live streaming from that thing we're doing. And Snacks. Maybe. Snacks.
He's supposed to be here at the thing, at the event.
Yeah, he's coming with us.
Yeah. So
we need him. We do.
Well, we can have fun with just us.
They don't have taxi service. We need him to drive us home.
No, you're right. We do. We need him to drive us home. Never mind.
Should we bring him? Should we bring him in that little Irish bar over there?
No. We're not going to do that.
No.
But thanks for listening.
Okay.
Share us with everybody. We're on all the platforms.
Yes.
Adej.